A major goal of Obamacare is to make health insurance more affordable to people buying on the individual market. In other words, those who don't have access to group policies through their job. That's only about 6% of the market in Montana, 65,000 people. One of the tools to achieve that goal is called cost-sharing reductions, or CSRs. For someone earning less than $30,000 a year, the CSR reduces out-of-pocket costs like deductibles or co-payments. But the Trump administration says it's canceling the federal payments to insurers that subsidize these savings. Insurers must raise their 2018 rates to cover the cost of CSRs or eat those costs. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana had prepared for possible shakeups by the Trump administration and filed an average 20% increase for policies in this market next year.
Insurers really had two choices at the outset of developing their 2018 products. You could either include this uncertainty in your rates, or you could choose not to include this uncertainty. And we were the only insurance company that elected to do that. So it'll be interesting to see what the impact is in the marketplace.
The two other insurers in Montana's individual market, Pacific Source and the Montana Health Co-op, did not file for higher rates. State Insurance Commissioner Matt Rosendale said Friday the feds are saying those companies cannot file for new rates now. Co-op President Larry Turney says the co-op will appeal that decision. But if the decision stands, he says the co-op will have to decide whether to remain in Montana. He says loss of the subsidy will cost the co-op $1.6 million a month, and that the Trump administration is clearly trying to torpedo a key aspect of Obamacare.
They're definitely trying to make Obamacare fail, and they're giving it a little push to do it. I think the president was very unhappy with the House and the Senate not being able to pass anything, so he's taking it in on his own to basically do away with Obamacare in one way or another.
Montana's Democratic U.S. Senator Jon Tester is calling on Congress to override the president. But Republican U.S. Senator Steve Daines, he said Friday he won't support what he calls bailing out big insurance companies. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.